watching, whoever you are. So this is a misleading title. We're not doing 90 minutes of Snetterton. We'll just turn low before I go down. Yeah, we're not doing 90 minutes of Snet tonight. We are on Sunday, but not tonight. Tonight, just the usual 20 minutes. This is like practice, basically, for me. I don't enter this in hopes and dreams of winning anything. It's just a practice, so I can practice racing closer with other cars, really, and then we go for it on Sunday. Sunday's the big one. Sunday's the title decider. There's 3 or 4 of us in the running for the title. Lamborghinis seem strong as usual. The Merc isn't anywhere near as bad here as it was at Barcelona. That was probably the worst race I've ever had. Granted, my mind was probably elsewhere, I think it's fair to say, anyone that's watched history. But at the same point, we should have a decent crack on Sunday, providing we stay out of trouble. I think if we stay out of trouble, we'll be okay. We'll be in the mix. I think the pace is there or thereabouts anyway. The issue's going to be the mixed conditions and who can adapt to that and strategise the best. We're going to very much wing it and just see how it goes, see how it feels. I'm sort of going to get 2 strategies lined up and have them preset so I can just switch on the fly if I have to. But yeah, it's going to be on Sunday's going to be the big one, and I need to really churn in the practice between now and then. So we're just waiting for this server to open up. We'll jump in. Then we've got 50 minutes practice, 15 minutes quali, and then 20 minutes practice, 15 minutes quali, then 2 20-minute races. So this, all in all, the whole stream, probably looking about an hour and a half for the whole thing. So yeah, it's not going to be too long tonight, which is good because I'm on earlys again at work in the morning. As you can see, got weather randomness. It's cold, so the ambient temp's quite low. And then there's obviously the chance of rain. We have fired this all into the weather calculator, which basically threw us like a 40% chance of mixed, 30% chance of wet, and like a 27% chance it would be full dry. So the odds are on it is gonna be a mixed race. It's just gonna depend on whether rain falls, because there's going to be a pit window as well. This one not so much. This one is going to be pretty straightforward, to be fair. This won't be too difficult, because I think for the 20 minutes we'll be on, we'll more than likely just have one condition. But we'll see. Who knows? Fucking anything could happen. It's ACC. The weather tends not to make too much sense. Yeah, weather tends not to make too much sense, and like my issue with wet races is the fact that, look, I drive cars, I don't engineer them, and I don't know how to set cars up for the wet, so I just tend to run a dry setup, add 2 mil to the ride height, and fucking leave it. So that's all I tend to do. So I've done a little bit of wet running, basically on a dry setup with a few tweaks. And it was okay, felt fine, wasn't dangerous at all. The issue is going to be when we start to drive in changeable conditions. So in other words, when the rain starts and stops, do you dive in for tyres? Do you not? So it's all that really. Because obviously the less time you spend in the pits, the better. Just wait for the server to fire up, then we'll be going. I'm braving a t-shirt tonight. It's bloody freezing. I popped home from work at about 3:30, so what, 5 hours ago now? 4 or 5 hours ago. Put the heating on, but I'd left it off during the day because I was out, and it was 8 degrees when I got home from work. It doesn't feel much warmer, despite being sat next to this big old bastard. Waiting for things to launch. Alright, so let's turn Lo-Fi Girl off. Down here actually, just go rain level 0.1, cloud level is 0.5, so quite a lot of cloud, randomness is 2, temperature is 10. Ew. Yeah, so we've got a 41% chance it's mixed. This is very rough, but I'll show you. So our race is here, so it simulates a lot of. In fact, I'll do a full proper one of those like at some point, but that's not going to be today. Snetterton is launched. There we go. Let's get in. Practice is dry, right, okay. Oh, Jack Holden's here. So in other words, we are going to be near the back, because Jack is fucking rapid. Let's just go for 40 litres. I think 40 should suit us fine for the race, but we'll go out and just prep some tyre pressures. I am just going to play with the 52mm. And I'll give you the game screen now. Let me just tweak that. Game screen 3, 2, 1. I wonder what that noise was then. And it's Christian's stream. Turn him down. Otherwise that'll be so off-putting. But yeah, the league owner streams this one. Feng93 on Twitch if you want to go and watch him. FENGE. He streams it with commentary with Lucas in the comms booth. Actually not done any dry laps yet. All my running so far has been in the wet, which shows you that we are probably looking at a wet circuit. This is just fast as well, so this isn't going to be anywhere near optimum. But we are just trying to dial in some pressures right now. Someone's already took out the tyre barrier there. Actually raced at Snetterton since the last time we ran it in this league, which was a few seasons ago. Well, I did actually. Snet's a really good track. It's hard though. It's not easy to get right. It's very easy to just get a foot wrong here and wind up spinning wildly off the circuit. This grasscrete stuff on the side has a little bit of grip in the wet. It's deadly. Curbs can be quite deadly. There's an obscene amount of bumpiness to the circuit as well, which in the Mercedes isn't that much of an issue, but in the other cars they're going to have to be a little bit more precise as to where they put them. The Merc's a little bit more forgiving when it comes to that sort of thing. What I can do, I'm going to add, you know what, fucking famous last words there, wasn't it? I'm going to say I can take the piss with that corner, but you can't actually, can you? This one you can sort of take the piss with and it's fine, it don't really mind. I think this is yet another of the British tracks that's basically made up of a former airfield in Norfolk. One of the few British tracks I've not visited in real life. I've been to most of them. This one is quite far out of my way though. But I'll probably try and get here next season for the British GT. I tend to find with Snetterton though in real life racing, one of two things happens. Beautiful weather to the point where you know, being out here will get you horrifically sunburned and actually sunstroked, or it rains horribly. And there's the scary tree. It's been well mapped in. Is the time to beat so far. It's on a fast track. They're not bad, I don't think. Set by Jack in a Mercedes. Jack is very quick. We've raced him before. Anyone that's been in the channel. Got a great little breakaway. Jack is very fast, very good racer, very capable as well. So I definitely do expect to see him at the fighting end of championships. A bit hot into that. Didn't get enough braking in the front turn. 47.8, still the time to beat by Jack. What's this going to be? It's going to be 47.7. Fast track, and a lot of the fast boys haven't set times yet. It's going to be very easy for us to get caught up in issues as well, so it's not the widest of tracks. You can overtake it Snetterton though. There are a few opportunities for you to do that. Also forcing people into areas is quite easy here as well. Areas being rather costly. I do kind of hope we do get a dry race, you know. I would have much preferred a dry race around here. Turn a bit early and validate my lap, that happens, that's fine. not the worst track in the world for track limits. Horman's immediately come in and gone 5/10 quicker. Absolutely no surprise there. We are still miles off with these tyre crashes as well. Standard setups don't count for this cool sort of temperature that we're running. So we're going to have to factor that in with our setup. Get away with braking just a little bit like it's T1, you know, on a dry circuit. Can carry quite a bit of speed into that. Probably jump into voice chat with the boys as well soon. So we can validate yet another lap. Done 4 laps, let's do these adjustments then. And we've got another 10 minutes to check they work. That sounds like a plan. So my left sides are quite cool. Right, who's in? Oh, there's only Blake in there. I'm not going in just with Blake in. Right, so 25.8 there, so probably do another whole PSI in the left. So we'll go for 26. That works. What's our fuel use? 2.7, so actually a little bit under on the fuel as well. Cool. Might have some more little tweaks to come to the setup as well, just depends on gambles in here. Some very quick drivers in this one tonight. It's only a small field. Thursday one usually is. 9 drivers at the moment. We might get a couple more. Within that are some of the fastest pro aliens we've got. Get up to the back of Jordan and practice some overtaking on him. I hope. If I get back up to him. Can actually throttle through that corner. It does risk just throwing the weight incorrectly though, so you don't want to do it without thinking about the consequences really. Snetterton is pretty big on how you place the weight of the car. Can get you some lap time. wasn't adding me too much in the way of lap time there, but I'll try it a couple more times. Not going to get to practice on Isaac. Keep looking at Fengi's stream. It's on my phone, just down by my foot. Oh, I'll miss the apex. Looks like he's on board with someone. Don't know who. We're down to 10 drivers now. Nail that exit out of the final corner because I'm losing a little bit out of that. So we'll try a little bit later. Throw it in and hook up the second part of the apex. We actually missed that. I'm still a bit up though. Hard on the brakes, down. Pick your fall point. Can't see the exit of the corner, you just have to sort of trust that you're picking the fall up at the right point. Down to the hairpin. Bit late on the brakes there, but we might rescue it. Get away with that, I think. Slow out of there, not ideal, not ideal. Cheers, Mosbeth. Hope you're well. Hope you can hear me okay. See, I snapped to the right then. Compromise me. Managed to get away with it mostly. Felt better that exit, but not brilliant. Into the 46s. Hooking that up a little bit better now. We are a bit late there, just a metre or so, but it's enough to send us too deep. Cost us a 10th. One through there either, we just went a little bit too deep and too early there, that's cost us again. So I keep looking at the stream, looking for my normal livery. We're not in that. We're in the Rest in Peace Josh livery that we are going to be keeping till the end of the season. In honour of my friends and our racing chum Josh. We honoured him at Barcelona. Unfortunately, I didn't honour him with a very good result, but Can't have everything, can you, mate? That's the sort of better exit. That's what I'm looking for. Thomas! I want your position. I'm not driving like that, I'm not. It's a little bit deep. Invalid lap. I'm going to not take the piss with that curve, I think. Just be a bit more gentle there. Oh, I'd love to see how that looked from his POV. Oh, is he in? Oh, he's not in voice chat. Is he in here? I'll say hello to him afterwards. Funny. Oh, right. We've not done any quali runs either, by the way. None. Yeah, we've done 0 quali runs. So fuck knows. Missed me. I was aiming for you, Thomas. It's easy to talk in Discord on this while I'm streaming. Keep my stream open on Fengsy though, just to give him views. How are you, Morsbeth, anyway? Are you okay? Oh, Teddy's here as well. So we've got Horman, Holden, Gamble, Warren, Spitzer and Bollinger. It's like 6 people that are fucking rapid. Yeah. Yeah. Alright, quali. These passes might be wrong, by the way, so again, we'll just tweak this. We will tweak it if we need to. Rain in 10 minutes. Rain in 10 minutes, right? So we do need to get a wiggle on. Get some laps set. If we don't, we'll miss the boat. Ike! Is that a poke, mate? Is that a... I don't mind Snet. It's not my favourite British track. I much prefer Alton Park and Donny. But this, I enjoy this more than Brands. It's more of a challenge. Brands, people say Brands is a challenge. It's not. This is more of a challenge than Brands Hatch. I'm alright, mate. I'm not bad. I'm fucking exhausted. I slept like absolute wank last night. So I'm just really tired, but I should be all good for Sunday. We are in a quali session at the moment with rain due in about 10 minutes time. But given the fact that the only running I've done is when I ran with you the other night and I didn't really get any dry laps, I'm in the 46s on race pace. Well, I'm just trying out the Go Quali setup at the moment. You've got to let me go, man. You've got to let me go, you're knacking your lap. So you're a fellow man of culture, I see, Ike. You know what? When I went to Alton as a spectator before I drove it on the sim, and you just think, it doesn't look big enough. I'm not sure it's a challenge. Like, and then you drive it in the sim and you realise just how fucking beautifully technical it is. And you can literally drive Alton Park with your pants fizzing on fire and have so much fun. I do adore that track. I'm not good at it. Like, I wouldn't say it's one of my favourite tracks to like eat time out of, but I just really enjoy it. Yeah, the middle sector here is just too awkward. It contradicts everything else in the lap. Like, it's like a track that doesn't have an identity really, which means it fits perfectly into the 2023 rhetoric. But it's lost its way. Doesn't know what it wants to be. Does it want to be fast flowy? Does it want to be not enough for one more lap yet, we have. Good. Does it want to be twisty and technical? It doesn't know. The fact that I was doing faster laps cheers Spitzer. Yeah, we're doing faster laps on race fuel on a fast track on a completely different setup. Mind you, this is fast as well. No notes. What do you mean no notes? Yeah, see, I went there as a spectator first, like, to watch BTCC back in the day, and I was like, yeah, it's good, but you know, at that point you're just watching everything on TV. I wonder if I get to finish this lap before we really get rain affected. We'll try it. might be okay. I'm close enough to the end of the lap that I don't think this rain's going to bother us really. Got far too much tyre temp. None of that is bleeding away yet. Just a kick of oversteer there. And we are going to dip back into the 47s, and that's pretty much going to be it. 47.2. Not good enough. Not good enough, I'm afraid, but we should be in the mix. So it's Holden, 46.5, Horman, then me, Gamble, Warren, Spitzer. So I will take that. Oh yeah, I'll take that. T4, so that is... Yeah, okay, you mean... Yeah, I kind of get that. You can fly around there. You mean like copy Island Bend from Alton Park? Track's gone to greasy now, so no one's going to improve the times. We're just going to get Teddy and Moore setting theirs. But now because they are because they're out on a greasy track, they're not going to go any faster. So that's it. The last few minutes of quali. Just going to be spent in the garage for us. We've done as fast as we're going to get. See, I know I can do these times. And what I might be tempted to do on Sunday, I'll test it, obviously, is to rip the fuel out the standard race setup and just do it on low fuel. Oh right, yeah. I mean, you can prod that Island Bend, you can just absolutely yeet a car through there. And it is hilarious fun. How come you don't race in this anyway, mate? It'd be good practice, wouldn't it? Good practice for Sundays. Thomas is being a dickhead. You've disappeared, Tom. You've disappeared, mate. Hello. Hello there, Thomas. Oh, I can't change my camera view. I'm trying not to work. Ah, fair. Fair. That's right, yeah it is. I think that would add to it. There's no elevation to this circuit at all. In fact, while we've got time, let's have a look. Snetterton. Snetterton elevation. Change. I can't spell because I've got gloves on. I'm on Wikipedia right now. It's not really giving me too much info. Originally an RAF airfield, yeah, we've got that far. I'm on the old layout, which looks so much fun. GT3 lap record 46.1. Set by Kirchhoff in a 720S GT3 Evo. That was actually done this year in the British GT. So in the dry, it'd be nice for us to get there. Yeah, I can't figure out the elevation change, but it really can't be much. Yeah, all I can tell you is its length, that's about it. There is no info in it. What's that foot now? 1340. Yeah, that sounds about right. Sounds about right. It's not a lot, is there? Right, so Sunday. Yeah, where's Thomas? Oh, he's back there now. He's been boring, sat in his car. Oh, what a bad time to need a wee. I ain't got enough time now to go for one. I'll hold it. I'll hold it for another 40 minutes or so. That's how long you've got with me, ladies and gents. About another 40 minutes. Well, we've got this 2 minutes actually. We'll go back on the. We'll load this setup, which is currently prepped for dry weather. So I'll just do that. This is all I do like. Silverstone elevation 11 meters. Yeah, that's another reason why I don't like Silverstone, you know. Well, I do like it. It's not. I like it because it's obviously Silverstone, it's a home of British motor racing, but it's still quite a boring track. Yeah, it is. It's not entertaining. I like Brands. If Brands didn't have turn 1, it'd be fucking terrible. Brands is only good because of turn 1 for me. And the uphill braking into turn 2, which makes overtaking quite possible, but the rest of it's fucking terrible. Donington is just. Do you raise the nose by 1? No, it was at 50 on the standards, up to 52. That's all I've done, mate. I've not changed anything else other than obviously dry tyres 40 litres for this, but obviously in the wet. We'll have to reconsider, and I don't know what pressures we have for wets. I'm just going to go 2 psi up on every tyre and hope that's okay, because I didn't save it. In fact, your setup had good pressures in it, didn't it? So yours had pressures set for wet. 27.5, 27.1. I'm just going to snip that. I'm just going to snip into all this, just so I can refer back to it later. You can't see what I'm doing, but I'm just snipping tooled it, just in case I need to refer back to that. Yeah, you're at 53 with a 6 splitter. Alright, you've got a bit more splitter on yours. That's probably is that where you get your turn in? The thing is, right, I'm a little bit superstitious, mate. And I've put most of my time in on this setup. Yeah, no, that's fair enough, mate. That's fair enough. Like I said at the start of the stream, I said the reason why I don't like wet driving in sims, because you don't get wet setups with any of the packs, and I can't set cars up. So I rely on good people like yourself to help me, and just hope it fucking works. Is pretty much what I do. That's why I don't like it. Like I'm here to drive. Not if I wanted to be an engineer, I'd go on like engineering. I'd be an engineering sim guy, but I'm not. So this is not my forte. Yeah, mate, I want to win it as well. But I don't know. I don't know. I'm not sort of going to sit here and write myself off, and I'm not going to sit here and say that I've got a chance. I'm already higher than my expectations for the season. Yeah, but there's no point. With the mixed conditions, it's worth the gamble of just doing a dry setup and making a few tweaks to make it bearable if it rains. Like now, look. We've got sun now, but rain in 5 minutes. Oh wait, no, it's changed. So this is purely, this is hot, this one. So 1622. So yeah, if we just go to that setup, I can't remember what the pressures were. No idea what the pressures were. No, we ripped a fuel out. Go to 40. Tyre set 10. And I'll leave because I know it's dry. In fact, shall I? I'll leave it down. Fuck it. Who cares? Yeah, they do. Yeah. I'm gonna get that set up basically to go. That's basically gonna be how I'm gonna run it over the weekend. I'll basically do some testing and get it built into the setup so that on race night, and I'll just have a little note that says what each setup is, pit strategy, and then if I need to come in and change tyres, if it's proper rain, I've got my wet pressures dialed in for a certain temp. If it's mixed, I've got my dry, I've got my overinflated dries that I'll have ready. And yeah. Anyway, enough yakking. Yeah, that's what we did in Team Abbey. That was basically how we did it. And it was quite easy. I mean, even then you had someone like with you. I basically had to get out of that then because Horman's car was up and down like a fucking yo-yo. And so Matt is. Should have the guts on him in a straight line. I don't know what you mean by setup viewer there. Like, you've got to remember when you know when you're talking about technical things and anything more complicated than a fucking pencil sharpener, you're talking to a bona fide technological idiot. Or you have to pretend you are. I know some things. I'm going to give myself some credit. I am aware of some things, but when it comes to that sort of stuff, I ask you because you'll probably know. Like the fucking hard drive thing the other night, I was struggling like mad to get that working, and then you come along and go, oh yeah, just do this, and then it worked. Oh right, okay, yeah, I sort of know what you mean now then. We all have different skill sets, mate, don't we? Yet to figure out what mine is, but I'm sure there's something. Oh, that's a shitty exit. It's going to put me at risk now. Gamble got a much better exit from that corner. Audi might be slow, but it's been driven by Gamble. Gamble's someone I've got an incredible amount of respect for when it comes to driving. Boy's quick. So maybe driving an Audi, but he drags the fucking speed out of it. Well, that being said, I wasn't sure why he's in an Audi. He's I'm sure he was driving something else not so long back, but there we go. I'm sure he's trying to learn the Lamborghini. And it's Rose. The good news is Horman and Holden aren't running away at the moment. Even though I'm not exactly driving anywhere near the limit. Exit. Oh yeah, that's true. Yeah, that's why I'm confident I can walk it in a straight line. But he closes right up everywhere else. That being said, Gamble is pro. Not my fight. But the guy I'm fighting with is sat behind him, so it does make, there is some sense in not conceding this position too easy. Feels nice to be at a track in a car that is competitive. Unlike Barcelona, where we just weren't. We were fucking way off the pace. Sousa doesn't count. Sousa is bionic. Sousa makes a washing machine go fast. Keep wanting to try the change down to second there, but sorry, Matt, again. That yo-yoing, I've been getting it a lot. My internet seems fine. Them two are starting to pull now. Matty knows me well from endurance things. He'll know what he knows exactly how I drive. Yeah, he's not dropping Spitzer that quick though. A little mistake there. Go Matty, go, go, go. Come on, Gamble. Get your fucking foot down, lad. See the yo-yoing? Do you notice that? If you and your technical brain can tell me how the fuck I get rid of that, I would appreciate it. This is honestly just testing. I couldn't really give two flying fucks about results in this league. Alright. Doesn't always happen if that's helpful. When it does happen, I always check my ping, and I'm exactly like I am now, like little green. I've started experimenting with no brake for a bomb hole as well. Doesn't seem to upset the car, and I'm beginning to prefer it. Yeah, I had a feeling it was internet related, so I'm going to clear caches and all that shit. At least 46 race pace hadn't returned, despite the fact it was there in testing. I don't know if the fact that I'm behind a Mr. Gamble really matters when it comes to that, but I gotta be careful of that corner. That's the one that's gonna get me. I know now, so I'll rein it in for this one. This was the corner that used to really fuck me up for track limits. That one. Spitzer is coming. Warren and Bollander are having a nice little fight behind as well. 14 stuck out somewhere. That is Mr. Moore. He's in the pits. 47.2, much better. Best days of the tyres are behind us as well. I'm gonna have to increase the pressures, especially on that right hand side. So basically 1 psi away from where they need to be. Am I getting track limit? No, I'm alright. That definitely could be a contributing factor as to why all of a sudden I am just kicking wide there. The grip level is different. Uh, 1622 is this one. Somehow that tyre stack had ended up 200 metres down the road. Someone's given that a proper whack. Yeah, I am. 25.8 right rear. So they're all going to need to come up. These are just the standard pressures though on the go setup, which are probably set up for a hotter track. In my stupidity, I didn't save the pressures I found when I was testing, because I found decent pressures in testing. I forgot to save them though. So my bad. My bad. Another couple of laps maybe. 47.0, so we're getting close to that 46. Gamble's matching my times though, but he is keeping Spencer at bay, so. You watch now, the second race. Rain, because we've got overcast now. But at least I'll have this sort of stream to refer back to, and I'll know my data. And obviously I'll be able to do some testing in the week as well. Not in the week, before the race on Sunday. I won't mind if the second race rains. Good testing. Good testing. Got to turn Jim on. Holman's wanted to do. Yeah. So what am I do? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 26.7. 2, 3, 4. 27.2. And then I'll just save that. Right, so what is in there is good for 1622. Obviously. Or it should be. It's not bad for that. It should work. Is what I'm saying. never know, we might get a little bit of rain now. We'll see. He blew his engine up. Fuck, how did it do that? How do you... What's he in, a Porsche? Well, we were guaranteed a Pro-Am podium tonight anyway, weren't we, boys? Not enough people have turned up. Who had ballast? So Bolland had a bit of ballast, so did Spit, so that might explain his lack of pace. Or his slightly slower pace, he was still quick. Jack's times, consistent 46s. Go to my times, I'm a bit more all over the place. 47s, this one I'll battle him with my, and then yeah, got a little bit back. I now have 5k ballast. You bellend things. Why have you given me some ballast? I hope you give me the rest of them. Get the stream loader back up on my phone, haven't I? Just gonna go in and go.
We go for another 20 minutes. What would be your pick if you could choose weather?
I hope it will rain.
Or at least mist.
Yeah. It would be funny if it starts to rain mid race. If Chris Wall asks why you give him ballast, it's because you deserve it.
I just have to really quickly check.
Funny. I'll make myself laugh. You know.
Golden, Oraman. Well, yeah, that looks about right. Interestingly enough, no, it's the right starting order. Yeah, Gamble was behind Paul. But I don't know. But a lot of race controllers talking a lot of bullshit.
Yeah, somehow. And the weather seems only cloudy for the next 20 minutes. So, yeah, we won't see any rain, maybe in the last 5 minutes, but I don't think so.
It is what it is.
Radio check, 20 minutes, P3.
Oh, funny. Right.
The track temp is 22. The air temp is 16 Celsius.
Forgot to change the TC. 3 in the race is just a little bit on the safer side.
Follow car number 17.
Although I did run with 1 TC for a little while in a practice session in dry, and it felt okay. on, Jack. I'm gonna move on.
Green, green, green. Car left. Hold your line.
Don't do that, Horman.
Still there. Hold your line. Clear left. Car left. Clear left. Car right. Clear right. Alright, Chris, decent start. We can build something from here.
No, Maddie. Fuck's sake. Matty.
Herman is leading the race.
Jack, I have no interest in overtaking you, mate. You are much faster than I am. And it would be magical if you could just fuck off into the distance. Right, now here we go. We've got a proper pro-am battle now. Me, Spitzer and Warren. The championship contenders for the Sunday series together on a Thursday. I have a little bit of ballast now. Car definitely feels different to what it did in the first race. Mid corner is just a little bit more tricky. It's a little bit more lazy basically. Mid corner is how it feels. So I just need to build now. Now that they're a little bit more out of the way. From Arrow. Yeah. But it didn't feel that bad in
Just
race
done
1.
147.64.
Space is so good on the brakes.
V3, your right tyres are cold.
this far over, Jack, because I want you to know I have zero intention of your position. Unless I have to have it.
Okay, Chris, keep doing what you're doing. This is spot on. 15 minutes left. We're expecting drizzle in the next 16 minutes.
So literally as we finish, we're going to get a bit of rain.
Fastest lap for Herman, 146.82. Your last lap time was at 147.52.
Spitz has got good pace. His best chance is down here. Track cut, Jack.
Okay, Chris, we've gone out of track limits. Keep it between the lines. The guy behind has just done a 147.10.
I wonder if me being so close to Jack is affecting me. Holman is starting to run away a little bit now.
Fastest lap for Herman, 146.57. Good lap, that's your best in the session. That's a new fastest lap for Gamble, 146.56.
Spitz is so good into T1, T1, T2.
The gap behind has now decreased to 0.7.
He just properly reels me in here.
Chris. 10 minutes to go. That's 10 minutes left. You're halfway home. Your fuel is fine. You reel it, hold it in. The gap is now.
I don't want to reel hold it in. I want to hold it to fuck off. Give me some clear air, man.
Fastest lap for Herman, 146.54. You're losing time here, man. We need to pass it. The guy ahead has just done a 146.84. Behind has just done a 146.69.
Spitz is bringing the noise now.
Okay, Chris, you've used half your fuel. We're expecting to result in the next 6 minutes. Hold your nerve. Make them do the work. His last lap time is a 146.63. That lap was a 146.78.
The Lamborghini is just a lot more sorted there, isn't it?
On your right. Clear minutes to go. You're looking good for a podium.
This is Spitzer who said the Lamborghini is a tractor around here. It's a smell of bullshit.
Okay, Chris. 10 minutes of fuel remaining.
We're going a bit too hard on my right hand tyres there. They're a bit over, just a little bit.
New fastest lap for Herman, 146.28.
Yo,
It's
in.
good consistency, keep it up. To Holden ahead
Snap
is
the
now
brake there.
0.8.
That was an error on my part. Weirdly, I knew what I'd done the second I did it. There comes the rain.
Okay, Chris, I've seen a few spots of rain. Seems to be increasing. The gap
Should
behind
be
is now
fine. Shouldn't be an
0.5.
issue for this.
2 minutes to go, 2 minutes. Left's clear left.
Gone to greasy very quickly. So we will just
Your tyres are cold, watch out.
get one more lap out of this.
P2.
this final lap? I think it is.
Yellow flag. Nice one, Chris. Great drive. That's a podium. Left side. He's still there. Clear left.
Well done, boys. Let's do some donuts.
Car up, right side's clear.
Are we doing some donuts?
Forget about that. It'll probably just punch out.
I will go and have a chat with Mr. Franks. Let's go into the waiting room. Testing time. Yeah, there we go. It's working.
Chris,
Hello.
those 2.5 minutes of the second race, holy moly, that looked not very relaxed.
Well, I was sort of. I've done quite a bit of this dry to wet racing in endurance championships recently, and I thought I was quite good at it. And then this happened, and for some reason it went greasy immediately.
Yeah.
And I lost every ounce of tyre temp I had, and I had no grip for the last lap. It was like dancing on ice, mate. It was very sketchy.
Yeah, we saw that. I mean, Jack Holden also kind of gave you a P2 overall in the race.
Yeah.
When he was just literally going 90 degrees sideways at some point. I think it was at the end of the second sector, no, beginning of the second sector.
Yeah, he started. He just touched the curb on the exit of turn 3, I think, and then he just started pendulating him, sort of going side to side. And I just had to gamble what way he was going to end up going. Otherwise, he could have ended up taking me out as well. But
Yeah, it looked pretty close from our perspective.
yeah, well, I need to go and change some underwear now. But yeah, it ended up well. You know, we ended up getting a good result out of that one. And like I say, and I've always said, I just use this as testing for the Sunday series, which is the race that really matters. And I'm quite happy with how it went.
I haven't. Let me check something real quick. Should not take too long. Barcelona was not too successful for you.
No, I came last. I think it's fair to say that my head wasn't in the game for Barcelona.
No, speaking Thursday even, but so it looks like
your audio is breaking up a lot there, Thingy, mate. Yeah.
We can't understand you anymore.
Yeah, didn't hear a single word of that. Is he still there, Lucas, or is he lagged out?
I don't know,
He's
it
still
happened before, but he
Oh.
came back.
Oh, right, okay. Well, he needs to go and put 50p back in the meter then. What's he doing? Oh no, he's properly got. You know what? He'll be sat
So,
there
As
talking
I've
to
seen the
himself.
times, I've got a lot to practice for Sunday.
Yeah. Obviously the conditions, mate. Anything could happen.
Yeah.
The pit window's going to
And
make it
I
awkward.
really hope it's going to be raining on Sunday.
Me too, actually.
Because it's,
Yeah.
I don't know, it's a condition where I'm best and I can learn easier
Yeah.
than
No,
in
I'm
dry
with
conditions.
you. I'm with you. I think it will rain. We've run some weather sims, and it's a 40% chance it's going to be mixed. Give me a second.
Okay.
I might still have it up. So we've got a 28% chance full dry, 31% chance full wet, and a 41% chance of mixed sessions. Based on
No,
that.
I'm back. Damn it.
Hello. Yeah.
And the stream went off.
The stream went off.
Yeah,
Yeah.
the stream's gone.
What a shame. I don't know why the internet's letting me down so hard.
Yeah, it went off. Oh well, never mind.
What was he saying with the forecast?
Fengel was going on about Barcelona and how it was like the worst race ever for me, and then that's where we lost him.
Yeah, well, there's no point of streaming anymore.
Yeah,
People
no
just
point, no
basically went off. It's a shame, just all on scrambles because my router let me down.
Well, at least I'm during a stream and not during a race.
It did during the race. We were lost there
Oh,
at some
did
point
it?
as well.
Oh, fuck.
At the first
I seriously have to talk to the internet provider. This is not acceptable anymore. Like, it happens so often and so randomly.
And do you have what's it called, Glasfaser in
Yeah.
English? Yeah. Ah, okay. Yeah,
Yeah.
but
Fiber optic.
Yeah, I've just
made
got
some
that here. I've not got
bad.
it.
Sorry.
We've only just had that installed over here, and
But wait, I'm not even sure if it's fiber optic or if we just
Hey guys.
Hey.
No.
yeah.
Yeah, how are you? I'm very
Hi,
sorry
all.
to end the stream because my internet's letting me down on a constant.
It's no problem. I want to say thank you for the stream on Thursday.
You're welcome. It was very enjoyable. I just have a lot of fun talking to myself, Lucas.
Yeah.
That sounds good. Yeah, in the first race, I decided to start with a rain setup, and that was not the best idea.
No.
It was
Oh,
okay.
okay.
It was okay, but yeah, after 10 minutes, yeah, no chance to get the pace.
I would honestly, this is a bit of Chris Teller thing I picked up during his early days here. As long as you're not going into anything more than, let's say, the beginning of medium rain, just go on a dry setup.
Yeah.
The dry line is going to form certainly, and there will be so much grip lost or so much grip available that it's not worth of having the car set in a massively different way.
Yeah,
It's
you're absolutely right. Yeah.
Yeah, it's rather than just a case of turn some more to C up, or change your brake ducts and your brake pads if necessary if you just struggle with temperatures. I mean, for the 90-minute race, it's a no-brainer to take the 2-1s, especially because you've got a wide operating range and temperature, and they're just gonna certainly last.
You think brake pad 2 is better on Sunday?
Yeah,
Yeah,
100% certain.
Yeah. Yeah.
You will not at the beginning, but you'll have much more braking performance in the second half of the race compared to the rest.
Yeah.
I see, but the Thursday events is very good for this kind of speculation to go on wet or on dry setup. This is the perfect day to practice all your things you want to do, because on the practice server all the time
You don't have the traffic.
Timing.
You don't have
Yeah, you can drive in a slipstream in a dirty air, and every
Yeah.
setup is some different. And yeah, we see the driest setup was in a second race the better decision. And
Yep, yep, will be, because it's far easier to change the CC on the run. It's
Yeah.
rather a matter of what I usually do for the season final, because it's always mixed conditions. I have different tire sets prepped, so I try out what tire pressure I need to run, or if I'm gonna run dry or wet tires. Normally wet, then if as soon as rain falls and you get a greasy track. But I'm prepared with tires for certain conditions, all on the same temperature. So if the main temperature on the server is 15, 16 degrees, I have a set dry, I have a set damp, basically one light and one medium. So I can react to proper weather changes, and then you can also use the forecast and not just run with something that's set for light rain when 10 minutes later it's going to be medium rain, and those tires won't be of any use. That's to me much more important, because the right tire choice is what it basically boils down to. This and surviving, because it's 22 and a half minutes that you can't change tires legit. Like you can't, you can, but the extra stop is not what you want.
not at all.
You're not going to make that time back.
And given what we have seen, we had a bunch of races that had rain at the beginning, rain at the end, and a good 1 hour segment in the middle where it was dry.
And we don't know how long will take the rain on, so yeah, it could be that after 20 minutes it will be dry condition, and yeah.
Honestly, try to last your tires. Like, certainly I can't race. No, I'm legit thrown out of the championship. But
Yeah.
that's a different story.
But
So,
will you be commentating with
I think I won't. I'll just I'll be honest and upfront here. I've been now racing every goddamn race that is available in this community since 1.5 years.
So I understand it right, you will not take on the season 9?
I will, but I need the break more than I want to admit. Yesterday I just signed the contract for building the house. We're currently in the sprint towards getting our KFW certification to get the money, as long as it's still available. We are mingling with the banks, the banks.
Right,
to,
I'm going to end the
get
stream now. We're done.
Credit, not the credit.
So I will see
They
you
get a
all
loan.
Sunday. The big one.
I'm planning
Take care. Thanks for watching.
a wedding for 80 people.
Here we go. invincible.